So, thought I'd check in. I have had a very eventful couple days. Down on the floor stretching. I had an allergic reaction like a couple days ago. The cat dander, and it's like swelled my ears up, and I had like asthmatic, like type. My histamine got really high in my body, and like your your heart rate goes up and stuff like that, like when you have like an asthmatic like reaction, like that kind of allergic reaction, not like skin. So I've been taking Benadryl, and Benadryl makes me tick even worse. Or worse, like, so allergic reactions made me tick, less stress, and but I caught one. Oh, my feet are just like they're in my legs. I'm stretching, so my body's like trying to do the ticks, and I'm laying in a position to where they won't go full. It's funny, because I'm like, but I caught one. My sleeping has been all over the place, because I'm sick. But the Benadryl has been helping. It's been doing what it's supposed to do, so that's great. I took a nap earlier, and as I was waking up, my legs were like, it's not restless leg syndrome. Like, because it's one movement. It's also not a crawly feeling or anything like I get with restless leg syndrome. I actually haven't dealt with that since not. It's usually, my restless leg syndrome only happens with weird medications like that are in my system. Okay, I think I got it to chill for now. It don't feel good though. Okay. Okay. I'm like laying in a split with my legs apart, in order to like keep that movement, like if you had an arm tick and you put your arm in a like, or you have like a hand tick or something, and you put your arm in or hand in a brace to where it can't move, like you're still gonna get that feeling, but like it won't do it. So that's what I'm doing right now. Because it doesn't it doesn't feel good. That the urge like to move and stuff, it's a weird feeling. It's actually kind of painful. But yeah, they like, when I woke up from my nap, I realized that like I was laying on my stomach, and I like started stretching, and sure enough, like the muscles in my lower legs and my feet, started like almost like an octopus, And I was like, okay, that feels good. Well, we need to do this. It's been a while since I like, so I just like clean my living room up pretty good, and vacuum and stuff, and chilling on the floor. And there's a specific way that I've like got my legs, because you can like tilt you know, your legs in different ways and stuff, so you don't even really have to like open, like I'm not even opening my legs that much, but just the pressure of like me tilting my legs while like I'm in a spaced out, you know, put a space between them, like, and just that pressure on my hamstring. When I get the urge to tick, like I said, it does like a wave kind of thing, and it doesn't, you know, it's like it's weird, but it calms it down because it's a different type. It's like fighting through it, you know. And my body recognizes, oh, something's a little different. I can't just do this. So stopped, you know, like I have stopped, as you can see. Yeah, it's fucking wild. I was really glad to catch it and be in a situation like when it was happening. Usually, you know, most of the time I'm sitting when it happens. And so I just kick, and like I don't have any kind of recognition of, you know, oh, maybe I should do something. That happened to be have it happen when I was waking up and stretch my legs in a situation, and it into a different position, and it stopped it. So then I recognized that I was still doing it. But yeah, Benadryl irritates my nervous system. It's not real bad. Like, as long as I don't get restless leg syndrome or like an anxious feeling, then I'm good. But that's what I was like dealing with it years ago, the last time I took Benadryl, which it could have interacted with some kind of medication that I was taking at the time, and realized it because of movement disorders, and like that's all dopamine related, like movement disorders are dopamine related, and Benadryl also affects your. I gotta get some hair dye. Anyways, the Tourette's movement disorders, like in that kind of thing, restless leg syndrome, and the antihistamines and stuff all affect your dopamine system. So you can get like a little bit of a battlefield going on. Restless leg syndrome is notorious for happening right when you're going to sleep. So, and Tourette's is like usually goes away when you're going to sleep, but like it's all like oh yeah, and also sometimes, you know, depending on what's going on, you know, it can go into, you know, nighttime going to sleep. But like you will notice with restless leg syndrome that it only happens like when it's like nighttime, or like when it's dark outside, like times when you would like be ready to like go to sleep and stuff. Like it's super weird and annoying, and definitely a thing of ooh. So that's crazy. I know I have a leg tick and stuff, but like it has since like the week before Christmas been kind of rough. And I do have like I have all kind of I have the herniated disc, and they call it the sciatica. And I haven't been having any kind of sciatic problems or anything, but um, I have been on my feet and walking around a whole lot more. I feel good, like, my muscles are like responding appropriately. Um, they're building back up and stretching and stuff like that. It's funny, just laying on my stomach, like, it's just a little bit of pressure on my hamstring, because, like, you can put your toes down on the ground, like, and that doesn't stretch, but if you, like, hold your feet out, like, flip them to the side, it gives a light stretch to your hamstring and stuff, instead of going like this, and it, like, it's just enough to keep those muscles from doing weird stuff. Only thing is, I want some water now, and I don't know where to put my water bottle, so that's the thing. But woo-wee. I might be able to get up. It was pretty bad there for about 30 minutes, an hour. I was like, oh my god, it's been a while since, well, this is like really the first time that it's been this bad, and I've been like, had a name to put with it other than just like a movement disorder. So I'm kind of an idiot. Anyways, it's like I actually know people with like a couple people, not many people, with tic disorders. They don't have Tourette's, and you never put two and two together. But whew, I can say that pain, like, well, I mean, it's like when you're in pain, like, tics don't feel good. Like, ow. Oh. And I kind of wondered, like, when I was a kid, I used to sit all kind of crazy. I mean, like, I always have, but, like, I've always sat, like, really fucking crazy. And I'm thinking that, that's what it has to do with. Ooh. So, do something, but leaving this on while I do it. But yeah, I actually feel it in my back too. Like my top of my back, for a different muscle group, which is it's really unusual, but so that's how I know that it's directly related to the Benadryl, irritating my system. Like I said, it is a dopamine thing, and dopamine is like directly affects when it's all weird and shit, excuse me, directly affects your, movements and stuff, like Parkinson's disease, which is a movement disorder, is heavily associated with your dopamine receptors and stuff being weird. So I actually feel like, I mean, I'm definitely not very limber in these days, but I think I may try over a period of time. Like I feel like this is gonna be something that's positive for me. It feels right. I guess that's the best way I can say it. So I'm like, you can't really tell, but I have gained a little bit of weight and stuff, which is cool. I mean, it's fun and stuff, like, in the past 2 months, because I dropped down to 150, and I think I'm back up to probably like 175 or something. So, that can be a big difference, but, I, have realized that I'm gonna have to do, I feel a whole bunch of different muscles, and so the ticking can actually like make certain types of muscles sore. And I've been doing this stretch a whole lot because my lower back, but I realize that that is actually affecting, like, making me tick. So literally all I gotta do is put my feet to the side like that and space my feet out, and that's the like the pull on the hamstring thing that I was talking about. It actually creates like a little bit of in the sole of my feet, holding them out like that, because like the hamstring connects back here, and so in the sole of my feet I feel like it's like a fuzziness. It's the best way to describe it. It's a good sign. So, but my bed, the TheraFoam or memory foam, whatever the hell, like, it's not just normal or normal foam stuff. It's like really good memory foam, and it's like, it's not a full mattress. I think full mattresses 12 inches or thicker, but I think this is like, I got like a 10-inch and whatever. It feels like a full mattress, but it's not. So, it's still awesome, but because like it actually, I want to do a lot of stretching on it. It feels great. It feels as close as I've been onto like a mat or something, and somebody that's actually, well, I mean, most people aren't super flexible, but like, not having all that flexibility right now, the floor doesn't feel good. I also have like hotel carpet, so if you've ever been like, in the hallway of a hotel, you know what kind of carpet's in there, and that's what I got in my living room, and it doesn't feel good. Neither do hardwood floors. So, I could feel it crawling, like trying to go through other muscle groups and stuff in my, like I said, in my feet, like in the sole of my foot. I can feel it like, but yeah, my allergic reaction and stuff is starting to go down. It's like, I mean, still warm, like my face is still, and that's what it is, like my face being swollen and red and like my cheeks and stuff like that is allergic reaction. That's what that is. That's the dandruff in my body and stuff. And I have to do like over 24 hours. Yeah, I can't remember now. I think it's closer to 48 hours of not being around the cats. Like, it is definitely, it's going down. It was a really bad, big inflammatory response, actually. So, I can hear again. It was a situation where my ears were like pretty much swollen shut. So not the canal or not the eardrum or whatever, but like the ear canal. No infections or weird things like that. It's very tiring. It definitely makes you, made me feel sick, just drained. So yay. It's kind of boring sitting here doing this by myself. Growing up, I used to do this with friends. So hopefully I can keep my concentration to stay like this. Maybe like when I'm scrolling Facebook or something, or just in general, like doing reading on my phone. Hopefully I can like keep this position. So try to remind my muscles that I'm in control. Get them to relax and stuff and quit doing weird shit. So yeah, it is Monday. Had a busy day today. Not too busy, but had stuff to do. Got most of it done. Trying different positions. That doesn't work. I have to keep my legs straightened out. But yeah. I learned today that coffee helps my cognitive situation better than energy drinks. I had a Red Bull and it didn't really do anything, and then I drank a cup of coffee a couple hours later and immediately could like see. Like I didn't know that was gonna happen. Also, I'm on the market. I gotta it's time to replace my tapestry there. I gotta get rid of that thing. It's like tattered and torn, and I've got a tension rod and gonna hang some curtains there just because I've gotten to where I like something in that doorway. So now I gotta figure out some kind of curtains to go right there. Narrowing down an idea is fun. But yeah, I hope everybody has a good Monday, rest of their day, good evening, or whatever. And takes it easy on themselves, enjoys their evening, whatever. My mind's a little like, because I can feel those muscles ticking. So yeah,